Hey, hello everyone, it's me again, Julio, your diagnostic guy. Um, yes, I am under the car, and right behind me, this guy, is the transmission. So, to make the story short, I have this truck. It's a 2015 Ram 1500, a diesel, 3.0 diesel. It came to the shop with a crank but no start. So crank no start. Went ahead and checked it. It just keeps cranking but does not start at all. So the next thing I did is sprayed some fuel, starting fuel. Still no go. So the next step I did is I went and scanned it for the check engine light, and sure enough I found that there's a code. It's hard to tell if there's a code when the car does not start, because when you turn the key on, all the lights in the dash turns on, so it's kind of hard to say that there is a check engine light. But there is a code, and the codes are the fuel injection and the crank position sensor. As you can see in there, all of them are pending. I just don't know why. But next step I did is scan the look at the RPM signal when I crank the engine. What I did is, while everything's still back on, this hole is where the star sits from behind. So it goes from this way. Alright, because that's the front of the vehicle. Right there, that's the front where the jack stand is. So, took the starter out and I put a lab scope, a bore scope, a little camera. I put it right here and look, like that, like so. And let me, alright, give me a quick second. Alright, this plate goes above this. This is the that's the reluctor ring, that sensor. As you can see, there's a missing area. Don't wonder why a car won't start. But it's set up like so, and this piece sits on top. That's how it sits. As you can see, it's really hard to see that missing piece under. See that? But like I said, you put a camera here. This is how I actually put the camera. See? Put the camera right in that little gap. See? From where the star sits. See that little gap right there? Once you put the camera, it's enough for you to see that magnet reluctor ring. So camera sits right here, and what I do is I spin the crank like that, as I have my bore scope in there. Let me just keep spinning to where that broken piece is at. And so there it is. You see that? You see that missing piece on that reluctor ring? So when you have that camera on that little tiny space right there, you can actually see a glimpse of it. It's really hard, but it's just based on judgment, the best you can, and you'll be able to tell that something's not right with it. as soon as once you see that on that bore scope, see, and show you how it looks like brand new. So this is the brand new reluctor ring. See, as you can see, that is smooth. It's actually a magnet. Let me show you. See? See? This piece is a magnet, and I don't know why they do that. They put it right behind the engine on the rear, and it's really not a good idea because, you know, you have to take the transmission out for you to get to it, and it seems like it's a common piece that fails on this when there's a no crank, no start issue. I mean a crank but no start issue. And there you go. That's how you replace it, and that's how I found out that something's wrong with that crank sensor. I know it's best to use the lab scope and put a pin here and check the signal and whatnot, but I feel like camera is much faster for me doing that, seeing the actual. But I hope that helps you. And in the future, if you have this problem on this car and you have a P0336 crank position sensor code, you better suspect something's wrong with that sensor or with that reluctor ring. And when you replace it, replace the actual sensor itself, because you're already here anyway. You might as well replace it. Well, till next time, thank you everyone, and again, please like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.